Hey, Jules Blessed Vegan, and as always, welcome to my channel. And for those of you who are new, I know you can benefit. So hey peeps, hope you had a great Monday of Christmas week. Who can believe? Isn't it just interesting? I hope you're having a sense of Christmas in your life. I'm not there yet. I mean, I know the baby Jesus is coming, and of course I've been doing Advent and prayer and all of those wonderful things, but just in terms of feeling Christmas, it's just not what I'm accustomed to, and that's okay. But I was thinking that I'm hearing my nightmare dogs. It's a tricky one because Snowbell starts barking, knowing that we'll come to tell her to be quiet. And that's the attention that she's getting, right? Some kids are like that. They'll take any attention, even negative. So should I wait for her to come in, or should I be concerned that it's 22 degrees and she's barking outside and she's 14 years old? I'm going to have to choose the latter, my friends. One moment, please. Oh, so typical. I'm not even halfway there, and she comes through the dog door smiling, like it worked again. There's mom. Like, there are better ways to get my attention. Go lie down. All right, anyway. Oh, wait, what? Really? Oh, you noticed? I know, right? These antique-y looking earrings, aren't they great? My dude. God bless my husband right now. He is being very kind and generous. I had a lot of fun driving my new car today. I had to go 160 miles anyway, so I kind of got a feel for it. Really comfortable. I dubbed it Mrs. Claus. It's my red sleigh, and I will be happy to have that year round. But man, it's got a lot of safety features, and those safety features were going off. Like, hi, Julie. Don't go into that lane. Hey, can you slow down, please? Watch it. I'm like, dang, who did this? An old woman who's too careful? And then God was like, I let you off last time on that ticket. You might not get so lucky again. Word. Okay, anyway, let's get on. We're in the middle of our kindness/happiness challenge. An opportunity for us to spread a little bit of happiness in the world through acts of kindness. If you're just joining us, you're right on time for that. For those who have been following along, let's get to it. Today was to treat everyone with kindness, including yourself. I did okay. I was working with a couple of people who love to push every button, and because they've known me forever, they know which buttons to push. It's not that easy to find my buttons, but they are good at it, and I did falter a couple of times. I'd have to give myself about an 88%. I am not a 93 today, about 88%. And then I kind of got into a head trip with myself. I struggle sometimes when people are over complimentary. It just challenges me. I tend to give my power away. I'm afraid I can't, keep up with whatever that expectation is. I'm afraid inevitably I will falter. Sometimes I try and beat myself to the punch by just faltering. And I was kind of going through that today. I have been clean with my eating one day at a time. And so I had to remind myself that it was just for today, that I would have to find a way to stick to my plan until I got home, where my food was waiting for me. And I implemented all of my tools, but like 3 times I started to get on an off-ramp because it's like, 80 miles. I started to get off on an off-ramp and I went through. And then I kept going and I got off on another off ramp and I went through, and I was just so happy that I never actually stopped because there were way too many tries. 3 different times I got off on that off ramp and was able to get back on that freeway. And it's kind of a metaphor for life. I need to be on far less off ramps and just stay the course, right? Anyway, I need to stay that path and avoid the off-ramps of life. Okay, so anyway, I was revisiting my tools like all day, right? because I really have to appease my inner child. I have to tell my primal brain, while it's fit throwing and wants it now, that don't worry, I'll give you all the little treats I promised, if you can just let me get home. And so for me, of course, those treats are everything from my urge jar. Look how full this urge jar is, okay? Yes, I've been clean for a lot of days, a lot of days. And it's by filling up these urges in here. I literally have avoided all of these urges. I think I only have a couple hundred urges, and I barely have any left. I will hit those 200 and so. If I remember right, it was like 208 urges in there. I am down to very little. I will absolutely be using those because, again, every time I come home, there's a whole new array of temptation in my own home, let alone in the world, where this time of year in particular, people are so generous in offering all the goodies, right? So that, of course, telling Coconut that I will give her her time to hoo-hoo all she wants, but that when her time is up, she has to keep it quiet until we meet again. So definitely both of those things have been helping me. And then for sure, only at the end of the day, dare I give myself a sticker, yay, for an entire clean month, right? And because I started last month, I'm at like 27 days. But again, I can only think of it as a day at a time or I freak. And then the most important, I have to give it up for Tanny Raw, social media phenom on every health channel that I mention so often, for encouraging that daily journal and making sure that I write my plan the night before so that my primal brain, so that my monkey mind can get used to the idea. Not only that will be provided for, but what the plan is for eating. And then I can go in, if I had to modify in some way, I can go in, check the boxes off the next day, correct it, Luckily, it's been 27 days. I haven't done that in a really long time. It's been 27 days, one day at a time, of not faltering in any way. So usually it'll be almost, or well, I did good, but no. Despite all of it. School parties, temptations by my husband, temptations by the places I've been working. I have been able to say, I have a plan. I'm sticking to that plan. I am right on track. I mean, honestly, I'm so happy that I haven't had to let myself down in any way, and I haven't. But that's only because of one day at a time. I just can't look outside of that, even though I have the understanding that those days ultimately add up. So, yay God, yay me. So again, with that happiness challenge for tomorrow, is get outside, pick up litter, or do something kind for nature. I love that. I mean, you could plant a tree. We need all the oxygen we can get. Certainly picking up trash is such a blessing. Hopefully you're wearing a mask anyway, and you might just need some gloves. But to be picking up trash, looking around for whatever can be reduced, reused, or recycled, right? The 3 R's, reduced, reused, recycled. But get outside and do something kind for nature. Yay, nature. It's so sweet. I can most certainly do that. Absolutely. All right, my friends. As always, I just wanted to check in. I wanted to tell you where I'm at. I'm happy to be clean. I have an appointment tomorrow morning for my Invisalign. You guys are too young, but there was this robotic guy named Max Headroom on MTV. And he was like this with his head in a TV. Perfect teeth, though. Gotta admit it. I feel like Max Headroom with these rubber bands. But anyway, I'm going in tomorrow. It's been almost 5 months. 5 months of me doing the Invisalign. But when you're famous and you have a career, you gotta step it up. If I meet that person, I'll let you know. Anyway, like if you like, join us if you haven't, subscribe. Let me know in the comments below how I may support you. And until we talk again, my friends, find a little Christmas and get out and be kind to nature. Best of all, know that you're blessed.